This little sardine is the next piece of my baby's travel-themed mobile for her nursery. And if you couldn't already guess, it is for Portugal. I went to Portugal a few years back and realized that sardines were a big part of their culture and history. And one of my favorite stops that we made in the country in Lisbon were little sardine shops. And if you've ever been, then you'll know that they're just adorable. It took me multiple attempts to get the right shape for specifically a sardine, not just any old fish, and I had a couple that turned out looking like a shark, so this was a lot of trial and error. I love that for this fish, I was able to use a lot of different shades of blue because it's one of my favorite colors, and adding the little details on top, I don't know if it really made it look more like a sardine, but I think it made it look a bit more artsy and let me use more of the blues that I have in my stash. So using the different colors, I kind of created a little mosaic and then just started stitching everything on. I used white thread. I tried to find the right blue in my little embroidery set. I don't know if it was perfect, but my grandma has this old saying, it won't be noticed on a galloping horse. And as my mom likes to say, if something looks a little bit imperfect, it's okay because it's homemade and it makes people know that it's homemade and not just bought from the store. This might be my favorite piece of the baby mobile for a couple of reasons. I love Portugal. It's one of my favorite countries I've ever been to. I can't believe that it's taken me so long to visit, being somebody that really loves traveling. I also just love the way that this sardine turned out. I think he's so cute. I love the little eye that I gave him at the end. I also decided for this one, I wanted to add a little bit more texture and put some beading. The beads are not necessarily like scales like I kind of wanted them to be because I think the coating is matte as opposed to like kind of shimmery, but I think that the added depth and dimension that they add is just really fun. So I wrapped it up just like the other ones. I added in the ribbon, stitched the sides and stuffed it, and this is the finished product. Follow for more.